Hello, hello. Welcome to the PPM stream, guys. This lovely, hot, muggy Wednesday night. There's a thick cloud out there, and it's really thick. So anyway, welcome everybody to the PPM stream, which stands for Peterborough Plastic Modelling Group. It's a Facebook group we run, and we put this on every Wednesday and Sunday for the PPM group, which is Facebook. So So tonight on panel we've got Dave McBills.
Good evening.
We've got the one and only Mr. Gallery man, Mark Smith.
Good evening.
We've got that man from Body Scotland, Fancy Cat.
Meow.
We've got Alex from Europe.
Hey you.
We've got Uncle Bunky Ron.
Hello.
Sausage Roll Man.
Who's not in Europe?
No, he's not. No. So, anyway, as always, rules apply. Please, no swearing, no sexual content or anything like that from the chat or anybody on the panel. And that includes you, Maggie. So, don't forget, we've got a gallery tonight. So, if you've got anything you want to show, please put it in the Facebook group and get it posted before 8 p.m. Anybody would like to join this Facebook group, is a closed group, very good group too. And Mark Smott has put the link in there for you. It's in the chat. So just press on the link and send a request, and we'll see about getting you a membership. But if we don't know you, you will be vetted. So, all in all, we'll start off with the chat. Mr. Sprue and Glue's in the comfy chair, and he says hi into the panel and chat. Hi there, Sprue. Welcome.
Hi,
Hi,
Sprue.
Hey, Sprue.
Panzer Cat says meow. Meow there, Panzer.
Meow.
Yeah, Panzer.
Hello, everyone.
Panzer Cat says hi, Lindsay. He also says hi, panel. He says hi, chat. Hi, Sprue. And there's the link for the Facebook group. If you want to join, just press on the link and send your request. We've got our David Markey in, and he says, evening, Lindsay. Evening, David Markey. Welcome to the PPM stream.
Hi, David.
Hey Dave.
I do.
David Markey says, evening, folks. He also says, hello, David. Hello, Panzer. Hello, Mark. We've got Warriors Spear in. Welcome in, Warriors Spear. He says, hi, Lindsay, panel and chat. Welcome to the stream. David Markey says hello, Dave. David Markey says hello, Ron. David says hi. We've got Jeff and Maggie in. Welcome in, Jeff and Maggie. Nice to see you.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, Maggie.
It says very good evening, guys. Good evening to you too. David Markey says hello, Jeff and Maggie. Then we've got Dale Max 3D in. It says good evening, everyone. Good evening, Dale.
I do.
Hey, Dale.
I do.
Hello.
We've got Mark's Hobbies in, and he says hi, one and all. Hello there, Mark's Hobbies. Welcome in.
Hi, Max Hobbies.
Hello, Mark's Hobbies.
David Markey says hello, Dales. We've got Athol from Body Scotland in. Athol.
Hi, Athol.
That's all.
Hello, Athol.
And he says, evening, usual culprits of the PPM Chatterlanders. David Markey says hello, Mark H. David Markey says hello, Athol. Mark Sobbit says hi, David. He also says hi, Athol. Warriors Spear says it's Octal's new channel. Oh, hello there, Octal.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Octal.
Oh, Octal.
I'll have to subscribe to that then. David Markey says hello, Warriors Spear. David Markey says hello, Octal. Octal says hi, David. Apple says hi, David M, Dale, Octal, and Mark's Hobbies. So that's the chat we're up with anyway. So let's see what the guys are doing. So we'll go to Hunter Cat first.
Well, I am. Wait a second. Keep me just too quick there. I am continuing to build the Gamia German Stair Type 1500A01. I think this is a late 90s kit. Could be early 2000s kit. That doesn't tell me about it. 1998 kit, which has been in the stash for a while. And when I got it out of the stash, I discovered a big chunk of resin in the box, which was unusual. So I've got to find the other box. The other box is so I will be installing this very old Verlinden radio command set into the kit.
Oh.
Nice.
Just to give it something different, just to make it look different.
Just to give it that little extra kick. Yeah.
Yes, that little thing. That'll keep me occupied and out of mischief for a couple of months. That way then. So that's what I should be building.
Okay, so we'll go to Alex.
Oh, I am back on the Dreadnought, the big boy. I'm applying 1 million coats of orange paint because it goes horribly on black, and I decided not to do a white primer for some reason, and I deeply regret it. Anyways, on to the next.
Learn by your mistake.
Okay, we'll see what Ronnie's doing. Oh, he's on with his LOLO figures.
Yeah, finishing them off today. As you can, I've got to put the stems, the cat at the back sort of thing, so that it stand for the NG gun as such, and paint the eyes and do little bits and pieces, and then finish off with these little bits over here that has to go on the straps. So yeah, hopefully get them done. Well, should get them done. And if I'm finished that, I'll end up carrying on with my little Roman soldier that I started.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's mods.
Right, so I'm going to be carrying on with Voyager. Progress so far is all these are now drilled out. All the back here, all the windows are drilled out. I even drilled out the bottom ones. So what I'm going to be doing tonight is just kind of tidying up the drill mark, making sure there's no bits in there with my scalpel, and then hopefully I can get on with sanding these bits down that I need to do as well. So yeah.
Nice one. Thank you very much, Mark.
Okay.
So we're going to date that builds.
I'm carrying on with this scout card. It's nearly finished now. I'm just painting up the troops that came with it, and hopefully I should have this finished tonight. Hopefully, but it's looking a bit doubtful because I've got the machine guns to paint as well.
Oh, mate. No worries. Thank you. So, what am I doing? Let's get the camera. Okay, so here's I've got a desk full of Warhammer. So I'm making some figures, swamp colour shaman. So yeah, started these on Ross's stream last night. So yeah, I'm going to finish base coating them, bag them up and stick them to one side. And carry on with these. I've got this side as well that need base coating. So yeah, that's what I should be doing in between reading the chat and everything else. So thank you very much. Okay, Optal says hi, Apple. Now Matt 3D says hi, David M and Apple. Mark's Hobby says hi, Warrior Spear. Warrior Spear says hi, Mark. Apple says evening panel members, the boss, Mark, Dave Mac, Ron, Panzer, Pretty Dapt, and Alex.
Hello.
We've got Joffrey in. Welcome in, Joffrey.
It's been a while since we've seen you.
It says hello, Lindsay, and everyone. Nice to see you.
Hi, Geoffrey.
There's hello, Joffrey. We've got Stephen Haynes in. Welcome in, Stephen Haynes. Nice to see you. It says hi, Lindsay.
Stephen.
It says hi, Lindsay, Panzer, Ron, Dave, Mark, and Alex.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Hey, Stephen.
David Markey says hello, Stephen. Apple says evening, Geoffrey. Geoffrey says building a Panzer 4 is that type F2.
Ooh.
I think he's talking to either Panzer or Dave My Builds. Okay.
Well, I'm doing a scout car.
Stephen Haynes Model says hi, David Markey. Apple says hi, Stephen H. Stephen H says hi, Warrior Spear. Stephen Haynes says hi, Dale, Mark 3D. He also says hi, Mark's Hobbies. Mark Hobbies says hi, Stephen. Stephen says hi, Apple. Dale says hi, Stephen. Octal says hi, Stephen. Stephen says hi, Geoffrey. Mark's Hobbies says hi, Dale. And Dale says hi, Mark's Hobbies. Chat call. Nice. So don't forget, we do have a gallery. So if you've got anything you want to post, just post it as you would normally post, just on the main Facebook page on the group. Post it all before 8 p.m. So it can be 3D plastic models, anything railway related, as long as the trains are not running. Anything like that. Like Warhammer. So we've got some show, get it posted. We do have another interview tonight, and that is with Mr. Dave McBuilds tonight. So I'm hoping he's got some interesting.
I'll do my best. I knew there was something I was supposed to warn him and remind him about. Well, at least I didn't throw a sick, yeah?
No, at least you're here. At least you're here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If young Alex will be here next Wednesday, we should do it.
Ooh.
Well, you could do Alex tonight if you want.
No, it's your turn up on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you, I've been looking forward to this. I want some easy questions, Lindsay.
Oh, you'll get the same questions everybody else is up.
Yeah, I should be here next week.
I'll go easy on you, Dave.
Oh, you ask anything you like, mate. Okay, what's your bank account details?
Yeah.
Apart from that.
Little number on the back of your card as well.
Apart from that.
Be careful what you wish for. Mark's Hobby says, "Watch your link, Warriors, so I can sub." Mike 3D says, "Dobby is all pointed 65 centimeters tall, currently filling the seams. They're primer." Nice. You've got to post it in the group, Dale, so we can have a look. Be much appreciated. Thank you. Yes, we do allow resin prints in the group. So, the only thing we don't allow is diamond art and Lego.
Is that including Kobe?
Yeah. Any kind of brick. But I had thought about doing a poll in the group to see if people would like to see brick builds. I know it's not plastic, We are turning a lot of posts away. The more posts we've got from Mark, the better it is.
I'll join a brick build if we end up doing one on stream. I got something I gotta get built.
Are we picking on Mark tonight then?
Yeah.
No.
If you got brick builds and you're available on a Monday, I'm sure Mr. Screw and Glue will allow you to join his brick build too.
Ooh. Let's see. Let's have little Grogu join.
This will infuriate him. You mean Baby Yoda?
Yoda.
Yeah.
It's
Grogu.
Baby Yoda. Okay, Mark's hobbies. I've already said that. Well, I've said that. TBG's in. Hi there, TBG. And he says,
Hi,
hi.
JBG.
Hey, you.
Hey, TVG.
Hey, TVG.
Welcome into the stream, mate. Down Mac 3D says, I'll do that, Lindsay. Yeah, you do that, mate. Apple says, evening, James. Haynes says, hi, TBG. James says, Stephen Haynes, hi, Stephen Haynes. And he also says, hi, Apple. Oh. So how many people in chat would like to see brick builds on the group? It is kind of plastic.
Technically so share, but
Share is, yeah. Either that or take the price. David Markey says hello, James. DBG says hi, David Markey. Apple says yes. Jeff Light also says yes, please. Stephen Haynes says yes, it can't hurt. Well, we can always try, but if I do get some complaints, and a lot of complaints, then I'll have to take it away. But yeah, it is plastic. TBG says yes, we'd like to see Panzer to do a brick builds. That's what TBG says.
done it once. I've done it once this year. That's enough since I was what? I don't think. When did I get in the Meccano set? Oh, about 12. So I think another 40 odd years, and then I'll do my next brick build.
Can't wait.
So I'll put a post in the group tomorrow and see what kind of response we get. See if anybody has any objections.
I wish you'd have chosen to do this on a different night, Lindsay, when Panzer's not here, because now Panzer's going to go around getting everybody to say yes to it, so I have to then do more work in the gallery on a Wednesday.
As if I would rig the vote.
Yeah.
See what happens. You rig one vote in your lifetime.
Don't worry, Mark. I'll find the most complicated name brick build and post it, so you have to say it. And no one will help.
That one, please.
We'll find something in Swedish. That should be a good time. Here is the SS Örebro.
Yeah.
So, Lindsay, does that mean people can come on the PPM group and do brick builds then?
If it's voted in, yeah.
So they can come onto the live stream and do brick builds?
Yeah. Only if it's voted in.
This is my favorite Citadel paint, but I feel like I'm gonna hate it by the end of this build. The amount of coats I have to do.
So what's your vote on it, Matt?
Well, it's plastic, so and it's becoming more popular. So probably move with the times and say yeah.
What about you, Ron?
Yeah, can do. It's just if everybody's going to agree to it, that's the main thing.
It's just whether members in the group are going to allow it
Yeah, yeah,
and start, you know, when they start reporting it and stuff.
yeah. It's not going to be good if it's going to be reported and then yeah, it's not going to be good at all.
Yeah, just wait for what the people say, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so right.
The only thing I'd say is if they are doing it, then to post it when the job is, when it's been built.
Yeah,
So not bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, bag 50.
yeah. Once you built it, that I think that would be more
Yeah.
easier than luck.
It seems to make sense, doesn't it?
Well, if not, it'll clog the group up, I would reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, Stephen Haynes says hi, Jeff Light and Maggie. Jeff Light says hi, Stephen. Apple says even Lady Maggie and Jeff. Jeff Light says hi, Apple. TBG says hi, Jeff Light and Lady Maggie. Jeff Light says hi, TBG. Apple says, is there a certain railway station in Wales that Mark needs to learn? What's that?
Oh, blimey, that long one.
Googie Gok. TBG says, so Raggy can do a brick build. Yes, Raggy can do one. Down Matt 3D says, Citadel paint for great, Alex.
Yeah. I love the color of this one.
It also says, just blinking expensive. Max Hobby says, are you on about Lego? Yeah, any kind of brick build, Mark's Hobbies, as long as it's bricks. Lego, Kobe, blue bricks, any kind of stuff like that. As long as it's bricks.
Apart from steel brick.
What about Juwela bricks?
Oh, what?
Juwela bricks.
Never heard of it.
Well, just so happens we can test the theory right now. 'Cause I may have some Juwela bricks sitting here waiting to be built up into a wall.
Oh, I see. Those kind of bricks.
Yeah, Penta, only you can think of it.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me that I've got these sitting by the side of the bench on the shelf. So I thought, oh, right.
Stephen Haynes says you may get more people watch the channel. Well, this is very true, Stephen. This is what we're aiming for. Plus, widen the group out.
Yeah.
Apple says Dale, follow Dave Mack and join the Kobe revolution. Dale Mack says yes, Mark's hobbies. Dale Mack 3D says or other manufacturers laugh out loud. Yes, well, there's plenty of brick manufacturers out there. There's Leslie White. Can't remember the other one. The one that JC Bricks and Builds does.
Oh, good man. You were the building blocks?
That's it.
Yeah.
World of blocks, all that kind of stuff.
Duplo bricks.
Yeah.
Is Duplo brick still going?
Oh, God, no idea, mate.
Yes. As is Stickle Bricks. Who remembers Stickle Bricks?
I remember Stickle bricks. I used to have Stickle bricks when I was a kid.
Anybody posts Stickle Bricks, they'll get banned. Down Mac 3D says, or other manufacturers laugh out loud. Spoon Glue says, oi, Mark, counting by bag is part of the build.
Yes, but it's posting by the bag.
Stephen Haynes Model says hi, Sprue and Glue. Mark Sobby says, oh, okay. Sprue and Glue says hi, Stephen. Jeff Light says hi, Sprue. Sprue and Glue says hi, Jeff and Maggie. Dale Mac 3D says, beginning to think this might be pre-scripted with Panzer having the other hand. Could be. Yes, he's got his notepad there. Got it script. Apple says evening Sprue. Sprue and Glue says hi, Apple.
My reputation for rigging boats is obviously travelled then. I did it once to JC. He made the mistake of saying that this is the boat, the brick build he wouldn't want to build, and then he then posted it on 3 separate Facebook groups. I then got everyone to vote on all of those 3 Facebook groups for the kit that he didn't want to build.
Oh God, TVG makes me laugh. He says, "What about engineering bricks and mortar?"
Can I stream building a house brick by brick?
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
yeah, but wouldn't that fall under the bag 1, bag 2, bag 3 rule?
No, I won't be posting brick by brick. But if I'm on the PPM stream and building
1 bag
a house,
of cement, 2 bag of cement.
Jimmy.
Well, can you just imagine that?
I'm actually imagining the look on Lindsay's face when he realizes it's being done.
I mean, someone has to do it now if the vote goes through. Post them on the job building it.
Maybe we'll laugh that much. I've dropped my piece of plastic. Oh, right, I need to put some super glue tablets together.
Well, we did introduce Warhammer, and it's been very successful, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Although one negative did come from it, and that's that I appeared.
The second negative is from Lindsay's bank account.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've been a good boy. I have. I've not bought no Warhammer since 20.
Since you went to Warhammer World.
Yeah.
That was just a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. About a month ago. I've been very, 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 very good. It's getting hotter and hotter in here.
Mm-hmm. You're lucky I put a shirt on.
God.
You're lucky that I'm on bench cam and you can't see that I'm not wearing any trousers.
We don't want to know.
He's wearing his G-string though, so it's okay.
Nasty stuff. Someone's got sneezes.
Down Matt 3D says, was watching a stream earlier today that has done Warhammer train layouts and amazing stuff. Yeah, there is quite a lot of groups like that. And streams. Down Matt 3D says, always going to set hot on stream when I am in chat. Oh, always going to get hot on stream when I'm in chat. Yes. I was getting a bit hot under the collar.
Especially when 7 of 9's around.
Yeah. Well, it might attract more members as well if it's accepted.
What's 7 of 9?
I'm sure she's going to attract more. Yeah, let's not go there.
Hot.
I hope you kept Raggy away from her.
No, Panzer, don't say it.
Panzer, behave.
Yeah.
I'll get the spray bottle on you.
Breathe. I'll give you one of those liquid treats.
Yeah.
I know my cat loves. Oh, I'm gonna need another coat.
Apple says, thankful Celia has a friend over tonight, forcing me to have clothes on. Oh, wow, Apple. Really? TMI, mate. TMI. Springlow says, belly, jumbo fish fingers, mash, sweet corn, parsley sauce, beverage, coffee, bench, Jupiter 2. Yes, so belly and bench time, isn't it, really? So, Matt's Mods, what's in your belly?
I had some grapes and a banana. I'm working on this Voyager, and I've got a bottle of Fanta and a coffee.
Cool. What about you, Dave, Matt?
I had soup and toast for tea. And beverage, I've got a bottle of water. And on my bench, I've got the Scout car.
Cool. Andrew?
I've not actually eaten today, so my belly's quite empty. And my last thing that I did eat was earlier this morning was a New York deli sandwich, which had rye bread with pastrami, cheese, lettuce, tomato, sauerkraut, mayonnaise, something else I can't remember, and it was very nice, very pleasant.
Cool.
But I do have a mug of coffee beside me.
Yeah. What about you, young Alex?
I've had some salad and some like big chicken meatballs, like big ones.
Oh,
Quite nice. I got a white monster and got a Leviathan Siege dreadnought on the bench.
cool. What about you, Ronnie?
Bangers and mash tonight with tea.
Mash, good old English tea.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Did you have boiled onions with it?
No,
No.
there's no boiled onions in it.
Oh, Ron.
Sorry, boiled onions.
Yeah, I used to have it before, but with the company that I'm getting my food from, they don't have it.
Boys, the blitz is over. You're okay to eat normal food.
I'll have to fire them now.
I had a big quarter-pound cheeseburger stuffed with loads of onions, salad, mayo, and a big pile of chips. And my beverage was a cup of tea. So Delmat 3D says, not going to post that comment about 7 a bit earlier. Yet, bit early yet. Yeah, too early. Stephen Haynes says, belly, roast dinner, beverage, cup of tea. Rogan gosh and fried rice, apple juice and coffee, bench, wolves as usual. Cool.
Rogan Yosh, eh? Oh, lovely.
Anybody else? Okie.
Spuck it. Now wait for them to dry. And start gluing them.
I went through my stash today and I found a couple of kits I ain't seen in a long time.
Oh, so you went to the back of the wardrobe in Narnia.
Yeah. One was a 8-ton half track, and the other one was a 88 flat gun. Very, very, very old kit. I think if I remember, I specifically bought the 8-ton half track to go with the 88. Is that one you can build in transit, or you can build it?
Firing.
Yeah, as it's flying.
I want to apologise to my subscribers that I have no video done today due to it being 40 degrees in this shed, so I didn't bother coming into it.
Yeah.
Okay, Dermat 3D says, not in the belly yet. The usual alcoholic beverage has started to paint in the detail on the Rocinante from Expat. Cool. Dalmac says, while the filler dries on Dobby. Nice. Apple says, both Tamiya kits, Lindsay. The 88 is a Tamiya kit, and I think the 8-ton half track, I think it's a Hobby Boss. David Markin says, hello, David. Yeah, I'm sure the half track is a Hobby Boss.
The Hobby Boss is pretty good then.
All in 1/35 scale.
Yep.
And a Sherman tank in there as well, the Fury kit.
Oh.
There's a couple of other tank kits in there. They're Tamiya, I think. And I've got those ones that Tammy and Ray got from our channel over a year ago. So, yeah. So it's kind of plenty still there to go on with armor-wise.
Yes. My advice with the Italieri Fury kit is to rob it of the gas mask and from the kit, the gas mask and filter. You'll get two. Take the remainder of the kit and throw it out.
Yeah, is it that bad?
It's they give you the choice of tracks, and they get to it's a very old rehatched and bossed about dragon kit, and the wheel spacings for the turn rollers where they ask you to glue them, you won't be able to put the tracks on.
Yeah.
Because I bought it at the same time when it came out, and the following month I may have bought the Tamiya kit instead, and just made my Fury based on the Tamiya kit.
Reminds me of the Trumpeter KV2 I did. I hated every second of building it. Just horrific. But I must have just had a bad mold or something, because I haven't heard anything bad about Trumpeter for a while.
That was actually that was one of their earlier kit releases.
Mm.
The blurb on the side of the box is quite entertaining if you try to work out what they're trying to say, because it's literally just a direct translation from Chinese into English, and it doesn't translate well. But the kits, all told, I bought a few of the KV1 kits this year, and I think they're actually quite good. Surprisingly stunning value for money.
Actually got the dusty box here. So if it'll fit. Yeah.
Mark, do you want me to do the interview first before the gallery or afterwards?
Keep it the same after.
Okay. Screw and Glue says, Lindsay, it's only 135 days until Christmas. Counting. Screw and Glue says, hi, David. Dalmac says, 134 days to do the shopping then, Screw. Screw and Glue's laughing his head off. Dalmac says, can't even get to the pound shop now. It's closed. Yeah, they've closed loads of them, haven't they?
Yeah.
Screw and Glue. It's Christmas time, mistletoe and wine. Stephen Hates says, too early, Screw.
We found out today that apparently they've been bought out by an American buyer. They're getting rid of the app where you can collect your points, and also all the fridges and freezers in there. They want to get rid of them as well.
Whoa.
They will sell them for £1. Also, another one that's shutting a lot of shops this year is Hobbycraft.
Yeah.
What?
Hobbycraft are shutting a lot. Yeah, they're shutting 50 stores this year.
I hope
Yeah.
they don't close the one in Warrington. Otherwise, I'm knackered.
Lack of business since COVID.
I blame Boris Karloff for that.
Well, let's face it, it is cheaper to buy online than to go to Hobbycraft.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it won't be missed.
Yeah.
That's the problem. People learned that in lockdown to order it online, and yeah.
Yeah.
But even some of the great big online retailers are struggling. There was a company which I used to use quite a lot, which is called, I don't know if I'm allowed to name them or not. But they've went away from plastic kits and have started to go more towards the brick kits, shall we say? And jigsaws, these 3D jigsaw type things.
Oh, I tried to do one of them 3D jigsaws of the York Minster, and half the parts were missing. I got it at the charity shop, so I took it back.
Poundland's new owners are called Gordon Brothers, and would you believe it? They bought the chain for £1.
Of course. Of course. They won't be selling those fridge freezers in the shop for £1 though.
That's
Okay.
zeros.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
David Markey says, oi, Christmas, where's the rum? Matt 3D says, the dollar shop then. Yeah. Spirit says, oi, Dave Mac, Warrington store is listed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it is.
Oh, smeg.
Morrison's, they're closing 46 stores.
But the thing is, and all, I mean, that's where I mainly get my paints from, to the £2.50 each. And I looked on Amazon, they're £6 odd.
Yeah, you don't buy them from Amazon. You do what I do, mate, is you go to somebody that's one of the smaller modelling retailers. Again, I can't name the shop that I buy, and you maybe buy half a dozen pots of paint.
But the thing is, though, Panzer, there's no model shops around here when that goes.
Mm-hmm. That's I know you know how we feel here in Dumfries and Galloway. There is no model shops in Dumfries and Galloway. There's no last in Dumfries and Galloway either.
I'm quite upset about that.
We have two places in where I live, and that is Trains for You, that sell all trains plus models and scale electrics and stuff like that. And we have Hobbycraft, but I don't go into Hobbycraft that often. Dalmax 3D says, not getting into politicals, but doom and gloom for everyone. Luckily, the place where my daughter works, that Morrison's, that's not listed, so she's all right. She won't get made redundant.
The problem is we're getting more and more food delivered from companies like Deliveroo, Ocado, and a lot of them are doing these home shopping, so you don't have to leave the house to do your shopping. The problem is when all of these shops are gone, you run out of milk. You think, oh, I'll just nip to the corner shop, and it's gone. It's became a phone shop, a charity shop, or a bookies.
Yeah.
Or a barber's.
Or a Turkish barbers. That's the other ones now.
Yeah, Turkish barbers.
Or a vape shop.
Oh,
Yeah. Quite a few vape shops have opened up over here as well. So
I mean, we've got round here, we've got a load of barbers and a load of hairdressers. And I thought, blimey, do we need that many?
With your hair, no.
But you go into them and try and get an appointment, or your haircut that day at that particular moment. You go through. Oh no, you've got to make an appointment.
Well, I had mine cut in Berry. And I don't need to make an appointment. I just go walk in.
We've lost all our walk-in barbers apart from the Turkish guys in Stranraer.
I call them the laundry shops. You know what I mean?
The laundrettes.
Yeah, again, those used to be. Those have been disappearing very,
Because
over the last
people buy
20
their own
years.
washing machines.
Yeah.
Okay, so down back to 3D says, but anyway, on to the next subject. Yes, what's the next subject?
speaking of barbers, no, I was in Estonia going to a barber shop. Very friendly. Everyone was from Afghanistan, and they were speaking fluent Russian to me, which was a complete, not even a 180, like a 270. I'm in Estonia in a barber shop owned by like people from Afghanistan. They're speaking fluent Russian to me, and they're just extremely good. It's the best haircut I've ever had, and it wasn't even that expensive.
So they're in Estonia, and they're speaking Russian, and they're from Afghanistan. Yes, I can guarantee you that they were not the Taliban supporters.
Okay, so you got about 10 minutes to get your posts in the group, guys. So if you got anything you want to show, work in progress or finished builds, please post away.
And they'll have to bear with it while I'm going through it, Lindsay, because Facebook's jumbled them up again.
Again.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Jumble. Let's face it, now pound shops not pound shops anymore, are they? So,
No, because some of the stuff in there doesn't go for £1.
Whoever thought up of that concept really didn't think about inflation.
no.
Well, there was what they call them, nickel and dime stores in America. They originally started. It was 5 cents or 25 cents or 10 cents.
Something to that effect.
well, Captain Bridge and Mum are in. Tasha, and she says, "Hi everyone, hope all is well." Hello there, Tasha. Tasha says, "I am in a state of shock right now." Oh dear.
Oh.
Stephen Haynes Model says, "Hi Tasha." TBG says, Tasha. Delmax the 3D says, I like the pound shop in the new year. Sales, everything 50p for next Christmas.
Won't be for much longer.
Apple says, hello, Tasha. Welcome in. Oh, that don't sound very good, Tasha. Oh, one of her budgies has laid an egg. Oh, wow.
Oh, lovely.
It wasn't me.
It was Panzer, actually. He was very quietly waiting.
Now, isn't it funny, though? Only the guilty one will say it wasn't me.
Yes,
I noticed how fast Ron threw me under the bus, though. Yeah.
exactly. Well, you left yourself open, didn't you?
Lindsay, did you lend Raggy to Natasha and then Natasha put the Raggy over the cage?
No, I'm afraid it would have suffocated them.
She also says, hi, Stephen, TBG, and Apple. Oh, that's cool, that is, Tasha. It's not very often we see that for house budgies.
No.
Very, very rare.
Want to be a grandmother.
Yeah. Matt 3D says, now you're going to be a granny, Tasha. David Markey says, hello, Natasha. Yeah, if you look at it that way, yeah, she'll be a granny.
That's all them old boxes in.
Let's hope it hatches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations and jubilations.
I volunteer Mark to be the babysitter.
Captain Butcher Mama says it's only just happened and I noticed.
Can I be godfather?
Damn, I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, so who's going to make them a deal they can't refuse?
I'm not going to read those last two. Natasha says, hi, David.
Yes. TBG type what I was thinking.
Tasha says, you're always godfather to my kiddos like my uncle. We've got 4 minutes to post in the group. We only do one refresh. Hopefully Mark's got it sorted.
Yeah, more or less.
Is it not one of the settings?
Lord.
6 minutes to the gallery. Tasha says, hey.
It's Dave.
Yeah,
Dave.
call it Dave.
Dave the Rave.
Yes. Yeah. If you can call it Dave.
But I'm not the father.
Those that name it after themselves are usually the guilty party.
TBG says, nah, he's a budget's boss. Budgie boss.
If it hatches and it goes meows, then I'll put my hand up my paw up to it.
Tasha's laughing.
You should be worried if it starts speaking Swedish.
Yeah. That's looking very good, Hunter.
Yeah, so they're neat little kits. These I quite like them. They're kind of hard to get a hold of at the moment for some strange reason. They do two versions. They do this version and they do the staff car version. and ever since I think it was the mid teens, 2018, you struggle to find them in the shops.
Oh,
And that's because they're a nice, neat little kit. I think they're really, really nice.
yeah. It's got some nice lines on it as well.
And you get a choice of building two versions. You can build it with the spare wheel on the outside or the spare wheel on the inside.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see what young Alex is up to. Now it's progressing.
Do you want to guess what code I'm on?
Orange.
It is it is coming along a little bit better now, although you can't really tell on camera. I think after I'm done with this code, I'm just gonna properly let it fully just dry and just see where it is.
Yeah. Cool.
But,
Go to Ron.
Well, he's starting to look more like he's got a bit of a face. And you can see that properly there.
The look on his face tells me he's beginning to think he made the wrong decision invading Russia.
Yes. And then I've got this guy that's almost done as well. So
Oh, cool.
a few more pieces to go on to him and finishing him off. And then
They drop in some highlights on them figures in the creases and stuff.
yes, I'm going to, yeah.
Cool.
But I think that I don't know what sort of color, what sort of highlights I could use, sort of thing.
What are you using? Are you using Vallejo paints?
Yes, most of it is Vallejo paints that I use.
For a highlight, I would recommend color 111, which is, let me just grab this. Let me get my glasses on. 111 is no, it's not that one. 101, you plonk. Is it 101? Yes, it's 101. Is a colour called grey green, which is number 886 in the chart.
886. Let's have a look and see if I've got any 886.
Highlight. For the shading, I would recommend the what is it? Blimey. German extra dark green. Mix that with your base coat that you have, and increasingly add smaller amounts of the darker colour to the field grey, and that will bring up your colours.
Cool.
I've got the dark green, and then I've got the dark green. The colour that I've got here now.
You didn't by any chance buy a German uniform set, did you?
No, I didn't buy a German uniform set.
Okay, I was going to say, because the two colours will be in that.
No, I didn't get it at all. No.
The extra dark green is 896.
896. Let me have a look and see. 896. 896. That's the one there.
Mm-hmm. You got that?
What's the other color you recommended?
886.
886.
Yes, which is grey green.
Yeah, this is the extra dark green. This is what you said. 896.
Yes, and now you also for the light grey green for the highlight you want 886.
886. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just still doing these figures. I've just put the head on that one there. Painted his uniform. He's one of he operates the main machine gun at the front here. I've just done the commander, but I need to paint his face yet because I cut his head off first by mistake. So that'll be getting painted, and ones I'm cutting off the sprue now probably may need repainting anyway because I've got to sand them down.
Oh,
That's the problem when you paint them on sprues.
Certainly is. Okay, so I'll just catch up with this chat and then we'll go to the gallery. Okay, Spoon Blue says, Tasha, with that news, Ron has to go and use the litter tray.
I don't have to. I've not got a litter tray no more. I've got no more tags. Nothing.
Crafting Budget Mama says, if it goes meow, I'd know who's guilty. Laugh out loud. What have you been doing? She also says, I totally agree. Apple says, Alex, tip for painting yellow over black is to paint the first coat of yellow ochre. TBG says, so who's the father, Tasha? Dale says, or pink. Apple found that works for me too, surprisingly. Tasha says, I know who the mother is, but not the father. Laugh out loud. Apple says, Tasha, as a certain female singer used to something, it's mystery. Steve Lane says, Tasha, refresh my mind that Blue Nose is a boy. Tasha says, yes, pink, blue are boys. Right, okay, so we'll go to the gallery.
I've heard that pink is pretty good for kind of.
Okay, so first tonight we've got Frankie Day, who says, ahoy chaps, just finished this beautiful flying boat from a bygone age of aviation. This is a 3D kit I acquired from a model designer. I'm not even going to attempt to read that name out. From Japan in the brilliant scale of 1/72. A shame all the time and money spent on this aircraft, knowing the flying boats are redundant. The songs
Chihiko.
yeah, I'm not even attempting it. The Saunders Row SR-45 fell victim of its time. My personal thank you to you, great fellows in England. You are a great bunch of fellow, proud to be here. So let's have a look.
You're welcome, Frankie, definitely.
That is absolutely
Wow.
It's not a small model either.
No.
You can see that.
Oh, wow.
Oh my word, 6 propellers. Can you imagine if Terry decided to motorise it?
Yeah, there'll be bye-bye fingers.
Exactly, yeah. Wow.
They'd only have 4 left, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
If he's lucky.
That's
Ask
not.
Phil-
That is
ask-
nice.
yeah, that is nice. Ask Philip Prime how many propellers it's got.
Yeah.
Each one are twin bladed too, aren't they?
The 2 inboard engines are the outboard is single blades.
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice work.
I've seen a lot of Frankie's stuff, and believe me, some of the stuff he's built is unbelievable. It's been like
Yeah. Nice one, Frankie.
super wow.
Okay, so this is Frankie again.
Yeah.
PB2Y3 Coronado flying boat. Ahoy, Sullins in the crew. Finished this bygone flying boat. This is the old vacuum form kit by Sutcliffe, 1/72 scale. I modified it with the Revell B24 Liberator rudders. The rudders in the kit were a tad undersized. The new ones brought it back to snuff. The Commander was slow way a performer, but one hell of an aircraft used for transports, VIP and medevac, like most flying boats of this era.
Yeah.
It's another nice one.
Yeah.
It's a type of plane that just never goes out of style of just being
Nah.
cool.
Very nice.
There we go.
Very nice, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Mr. Ken Ramers. And it just says, pulled out my hillbilly hot rod tow truck project last night, painted the bed and side rails, the seat, the tow boom, and the floorboard. I wonder why that gone blank then for a second. He does love that blue, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And there's his playlist.
Cool, nice one, Ken.
Okay.
Okay, so I've done that one. Okay, so this is Mr. Ken Ramers. Shot colour on my vintage early 1960s issue AMT 32 Ford Coupe. Don't look too bad for patio furniture paint. Oh, it's definitely going to be different. Whoa.
Cool.
I mean, it's almost like a raspberry, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, they must have some weird patio furniture colours in America.
There we go.
Very nice, Ken.
Right, so this is Dorker, work in progress, 78 GMC Sahara.
It's a nice, it's more like bronzy gold, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Very nice.
nice. Very nice.
Nice one, Dorker.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Tommy Ellis, who says, starting out an hour later and my helper that keeps booping my elbows while I try to work. This is an escort ship from my other kit bash ship. I finally worked out the scale so I know the length of the ships going forward. And then that's his dog. So nice one, Tommy. Right, seen that one. We've seen that one. We've seen that one. We've seen that one. Seen that one. Seen that one. You see what I mean, Lindsay? It's done it again. Seen that one. Seen that one. Seen that one. Seen that one. See that one. Right, here we go. So this is Dieter. The Dassault Mirage 2000N 100 years Escron Lafayette. Oh gosh. French Airport, aka Amphi DIA, Revel 172, Hart decals 172, correct fuel tanks 3D printed. Oh, some wacky colour there. That looks all to be hand painted as well, Lindsay.
Yeah, it's handmade.
Ah, right. That's what he's doing.
Nice.
All the decals.
Well, that is
Nice
good.
one, Dieter.
Nice one.
Okay, so this is Edward Leonard. Tamiya 112 scale model motorcycle kit, Yamaha Virago XV1000. Thanks for looking. Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
My brother would love that. He loves bikes.
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Oof.
Wait, that looked had a
Whoa.
double take there. I thought
Yeah. Wow.
did I miss the part where those are actual metal parts?
Wow.
Wow.
Like from here you would not be able to tell if that's not real.
Mm.
Yeah.
like if without seeing the previous pictures, you would just say like, "Oh wow, that's someone selling his bike on Facebook Marketplace."
Yeah.
And then you see that, it's like, what?
It's unbelievable.
Very nice work.
Oof.
Brilliant.
The leather too, the little like, oh,
Calm yourself, Alex. Calm yourself.
There we go.
Nice one. Very nicely done.
Okay, so this is Mr. James Mower with a work in progress Tamiya 135th Chai Ha tank camo down onto the detail painting.
Mm. Wow.
I love the Chiha. Japanese tanks in World War II were so unique, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They just look cool.
I have a couple of Hagos in the stash and a couple of the Chihas.
Okay, so the next one is Tommy Ellis, and this is again kit bashing a hover bike, starting with an SU-26.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
it's a curious place to start. Oh,
Is kit
Nice.
bashing.
yeah.
Mm.
I see the vision. Well, I can't wait to see how that turns out.
See, he's mounted the seat recumbent rather than upright.
It's looking pretty good, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
It's all those pipes and grit balls that make the build, isn't it?
Yeah.
I could
It's
almost see
unbelievable
it.
how you just keep crashes the market.
I could see that in like the original trilogy of Star Wars almost. That's what ILM used to do, just kit bash, just a bunch of different parts together.
If you take a look at the Millennium Falcon, you can go over it and see what kits they actually used on it.
Yeah.
The Millennium Falcon was based on a wooden spoon. A broken wooden spoon.
A bit flat for a spoon, isn't it?
And in The Force Awakens, it even has a Hummer in it. Not a Hummer, sorry. The Batmobile Tumbler.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh man. Yes.
Got the heat effect on the end there.
Oh, that's what I really want to try on these gun barrels later on. Oh, that looks so good.
There's parts of cars for the cockpit too.
Yeah. There we go. That's everyone. Wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Excellent.
So this is a video from Post-Ecliptic Modeling about another one he's done. Okay, so this is Frankie Day again. He's going through them. Italiere 172 short Sunderland flying boat. And he says, ahoy Lindsay, another flying boat build. I just finished up this 172 Italiere short Sunderland flying boat MK1. Paint schedule of extra dark sea grey, slate grey, and sky quite different opposed to all white paint's schedule. Old Porcupine, okay. One of my favourite flying boats. I like to then thank everyone for their views and comments. Frankie Day.
I sense a theme.
Flying boats.
Wonder what it could be.
Flying boats and naval aircraft.
One thing I wish never went out of style was the camouflage on airplanes. Now they're all just grey and boring. And yes, I know they serve a purpose, but
That is nice.
nothing beats a nice camouflage in a plane.
They've got the French flag on it. On the title.
I think you put it the wrong way round.
Yeah, I think so as well. Looked at another.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Definitely the wrong way around.
There we go.
Very nice, Frankie.
That's really
Nice
brilliant.
work, Frankie.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Tommy Ellis again. Started weathering my hover bike.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa.
Oh yes.
There we go. We've got through all that.
Very
Yes,
nice.
only the 5 pictures.
Excellent.
Okay. So this is Dieter, and he just decals adding.
Wow.
Nice.
A lot of decals on that. Cool.
I wonder what country that's meant to represent.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue. Must be France.
Okay, so this is Mr. Ken Ramers. Finished up my vintage original issue, early 1960s AMT 32 Ford Roadster without opening rumble seat rebuild.
Wow.
Nice.
I love that. That's a lovely engine.
Mm.
And the stacks and all.
Yep.
You can imagine racing that down the salt flats, can't you?
Yeah.
That would
You
be
can
fun.
imagine that. You could imagine the neighbours complaining if you used that to run to the shops for milk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there's his playlist.
Very nice.
Nice.
Mm.
Play a bit of ZZ Top.
Okay, so this is Tommy Ellis again. First coat of primer on the dorsal side. Now to find what needs to be fixed, then finish the ventral side.
Nice work.
She's unique. Very unique. I remember rightly, this kid was started off as a Defiant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
just amazing what you can put your mind to.
There you go.
That is excellent work.
Very nice.
There we go.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Ronald School, and it just says under construction. That looks like golf.
It's not.
Is it?
It's a Ford Escort Mark II.
Ah,
From the front of it, it looked like an old Mark 1 Cortina.
It's got the
But
BD.
like, it's an Escort now. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Ron, didn't you build this car?
I did. I've started it. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to look awesome on that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
decal heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to take a minute to do though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Right.
It took a slide. Yeah.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And there we go.
Nice one, Ronald.
I had to be quick with them last pictures because it was advertising some stuff that British don't like advertising.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Frankie Day, 1971. Oh gosh,
Hasegawa.
Masigawa.
172 second scale type 97 emulate flying boat. So
All right.
I feel like there's a theme somewhere. Oh god. I love that green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So easy on the eyes.
Yeah, with the meatball standing out like a sore thumb. Yeah.
Well, they had to paint a target for you to shoot at.
Very nice work.
very nice, yeah.
Very nice, Frankie. Very nice.
Okay, Frankie Day again. A monogram. Sorry, SB2C1 Helldiver.
Yes.
I remember building this about Airfix, and unfortunately, because of the tooling, only one wing could be folded up.
Nice one. Oh,
That's well.
nice.
Nice work.
Okay, so that's a link for tonight's live stream. Okay, we've got Stephen Pryke who says another update on the B1-B build. I tried to find aftermarket intakes. They're as rare as unicorn poop, so I couldn't get any. Instead, then I'll use the air scoops. I have a make foreign object damage FOD covers to block them off, so the inside and lack of detail won't be seen. To stop the covers falling into the nacelles, which will now be hollow, I've made a backing to go behind the scoops. At the brush business end, I painted the flame holders and placed them next to the photo.
Wow.
Wow.
There we go.
That's what I
Just the two photographs from Stephen.
Nice.
Okay, so Ken Ramers, and it says, this is Ken Ramers. I finished up my 48 Chevy panel truck today.
Oh, look at that. I love the chrome on that. Makes it stand out.
No, like that.
Wow. You could change that into a hearse. I think he has done. Very nice work.
Well, it is in the appropriate colors.
Yeah.
And there's his playlist.
Very nice, Ken.
Okay, so that was me where I updated the group photo, cover photo. So this is Dave Mack with a work in progress 135th scale AFV club FV 107. Go on, you can say it.
Scimitar.
Still a bit more work to do on it.
Nice.
Still think, Dave, you should have spent the money on the aftermarket bits.
Don't put any of those orange panels on top.
I
It
put a
might
bit of
blow up.
photo etch on it, but more do you want?
No. You just put the exhaust guard, the cable reel, and the bump stops for the turret hatches. I know I've built this kit.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I did solid little kit that. I enjoy building these.
There we go. Nice one, Dave Mack.
Thank you.
Right, so we'll go for a refresh.
Well, I did put some more in.
I'm just going for a refresh. But Facebook is just being a nightmare
Yeah.
at the moment. It's not even refreshing.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Ah, there we are.
Right, so this is Dave Mack again. Work in progress, M3A1 Scout car, almost finished and will be ready for painting.
Nice. Oh, I love the old boxy armored cars. Been thinking of getting me an M3 half track.
No.
With
I've
the
not put
ULT.
the headlight lenses in yet because I don't want them getting covered in paint.
No.
Nice one.
Nice one, Dave Mack.
Thank you.
Tommy Ellis has just put in puppy.
Nicely painted.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Mr. James Moore with a work in progress. Airfix 143 Land Rover Series 1 pickup.
Oh yeah.
Looking good. Looking good.
Mm.
Yeah. Nice one, James.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is James Moore again. Added some aftermarket to the Stolly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've actually not seen that before.
Very nice. Okay. Sorry, it's been an extra long gallery tonight. Mr. Ken Ramers says, I got together with the other judge for this weekend's model car contest at the NSRA National Meet in Davenport, Iowa, and 2 lucky participants will get a judge. So I won't bring that up. And this is Alex with slow but sure progress on
Leviathan.
Leviathan Siege Dreadnought. Just added more coats of orange tonight.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Yeah, that orange is so nice, isn't it? You can't really tell on this camera, but I thought I had to take a photo just so you could see
Yeah,
the saturation a little bit more.
nice.
Nice orange colour, that.
That's it.
I see in the gallery image to your right hand side, Mark, that there's a figure in there.
Oh my word.
I think there's more
Real Mac.
because I know that I put a couple of images in and they haven't appeared.
You'll have to do another refresh, Mark.
Oh gosh, hold on. Well, that's Dale Mack working on obviously a Dobby.
I was going to say, if that's Dale Mack, then he's
Yeah, that's Dale Mac.
I'm just looking on the album photographs now. What have I missed?
there. There you go. Next to this, my pair are next to the scorpion, the scimitar.
Which what further up?
Yeah, the ones with the red backgrounds.
Ah,
Yeah. You know, this is the fish and the resin that I did a resin pour over the weekend.
Right.
And the next image you'll see will be the fish that I finished on last week's stream.
yeah.
That's good.
Ah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Very
They're
nice.
not very big. I gave up trying to photograph the grey fish because the colour scheme that's on it matches the pixelation level of the cameras,
Right.
so you can't really see them.
But nice work, Panzer.
Thank you all.
Okay, right. That was an extra long gallery tonight.
Yeah.
Nice builds, everyone. Nice builds. Thank you very much for posting. Excellent. Okay, I'll carry on with this chat. Captain Budgie Mama says female are milky blue and brown. Dale says what Ron is not telling you is that he put the plug in the bath and filled it full of kitty litter.
I don't have a bath. Oh dear. Oh.
David Markey says double prop was referring to Frankie Day's model. Tasha says Dale, laughing her head off. TBG said if Terry motorised that, he would have minced fingers.
Yep.
Apple says lovely Mirage. Dieter. Apple says I used to have a Viro 500cc. They were at late 1980s. Dale Mac 3D says, gotta say, I think 80% of my bills are hand painted. Keeps the eyeballs sharp in a fashion. Dale says, I need to work more with an airbrush. He also says, look, a good kit bash to be fair. He also says, thinking it out the box is always good. Yes, it is. And we've got Daniel in, go for it, painting, and he says hello. He also
I
says,
go for it.
Hello.
and he says hi Apple and hi all. Dale says hi, go for it. Apple says hi there, Daniel. Jeff White says hi, Daniel. So does David Parkey. Dale Matt 3D says an escort. Yeah, that's the one with the BDA in it. Dale Matt 3D says Dad had one as a bag of spanners. TV says hi, Daniel. Go for it says hi, David. He also says hi, James. Dale says all these really good modelers on here. Then I turn up, laugh out loud. Steve H says hi, go for it. He also says great build, everyone. Yes, very, very good gallery. Dale Matt 3D says the more photos, the better the group. Sprue and Glue says great work all. Jeff White says fantastic work, guys. David Melky says excellent work, folks. And Go For It Painting says hi, Steve. Okay, so we will go to the interview with Mr. Dave Backbits. So, are you ready for this, Dave? Hello.
Hello, I'm ready.
I thought he was pulling the old. Oh, my computer's just rebooted.
We was going to try and say his mic's not working. Yeah.
What? Can't hear you.
Yeah. Okay. First question: name and profession, age, and what part of the world live in.
Name's Dave McBills. My profession, I used to be an undertaker and a paranormal investigator. I'm 59 years old, and I live in the great city of Rainchester,
Cool. Nice.
Manchester.
Okay. Question 2: when did you get involved in modelling and why?
I first got involved in modelling when I was young. I think it must have been about 10 years old. My uncle bought me my very first model kit by Revell, which was the Cutty Sark. and
Okay.
that took some doing.
So I'll skip question 3 because you already answered that. Your first ever build was the Cutty Stark, so I'll skip that one. Okay, so question 4. Do you stick to one scale, and what is your favourite brand of kits?
Well, I've got to think about this one. Well, I do. I think the best kits I've ever done mainly is the trumpeter kits, like with the Titanic 1/200 scale, and Missouri 1/200 scale, and the USS Enterprise CD6 1/200 scale. And what was the first part of that?
Cool. Yes, and also another part of the question. You use a lot of photo etch, don't you? Especially when you are building ships.
Yeah, I do actually. The most one I'm using on photo etch on is the USS Enterprise. Especially with the island, I've built majority of that out of photo etch, and I must admit it's been a challenge, but I'm enjoying every minute of it.
So, what brand of photo etch do you buy?
I think it's the upgrade kit from, I can't remember the name, hang on, from North Korea.
Pontos?
That's it, yeah, couldn't remember the name, but you just said it. Pontos, yeah.
So, do you find working with photo etch pretty good, or do you?
I found it pretty good, to be honest with you. I mean, it's I just can't believe the detail of the photo etch when you put it on the model itself. It just brings it to life.
It does certainly enhance the model, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Okay. So, question 5. What is your favourite model that you have built, and why?
Well, my favourite model I've built must be the, if I can say it, Partwork Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason being, because everything works on it, thank God. The smoke comes out the stacks, and the lights work, the sound effects on it as well, and the engines, propellers work, and it's just amazing.
But does it have Jack and Rose at the front?
No, it does not. It has Kenneth Moore.
Okay.
Black and white.
Black and white, I like that. Okay, so question 6. Do you have a particular preference to paints you use, and why?
Well, the main ones I normally use is the Tamiya paints. They're easy to go on, but what I've got to do first is put primer on before I use them, you see. And then once the primer's set, dried, then I airbrush the Tamiya paints on, and it seems to stick to it perfectly.
Okay, so this next question, we're talking about social media platforms.
Right.
Like Facebook and stuff like that.
Well, I use Facebook, as you know, and YouTube.
Okay.
They're the only two that I use.
Yeah. Okay, so you just answered that question without me telling you. Okay. Question 8. I reckon he's been rehearsing this. Do you build for YouTube channels? Say like doing group builds with other people on other people's YouTube channels and stuff like that.
Yes, I do. I do builds like yourself on the PPM stream, and then I build on Little History's channel, and also Natasha and Ron's modelling group.
Cool. Question 9. What modelers do you admire for modelling, and why? So it's like people that's inspired you.
Mark's inspired me quite a lot, to be honest with you. We've helped each other out. He's given me advice, and I give him advice of if I'm ahead of him on the part works, like with the Titanic, I told him what's going to come up and what's wrong, and if I find anything difficult, he gives me advice how to sort it out.
Okay. Question 10. We're talking about beginners here. So if a beginner came up to you, say a pal or anybody on YouTube or in a Facebook group, and asked you a particular question, where they should start with a kit. What kit would you kind of like advise to them, and where to start, kind of thing?
Well, I'll just tell them to start with an easy kit if they're unsure, to be honest with you. Not to go straight in head first, doing like a big kits like 1/200 scale if they're going to have problems. And just say to them, just start at the beginning, just follow the instructions carefully, read them, study them. And then if you're confident enough to do it, then go ahead and do it. And if you need any help, I'll be there to help you out.
Cool. Question 11. Do you think modelling groups bring models together, and why?
Say that again, Lindsay.
Do you think modelling groups bring modellers together, and why?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, they certainly do, because they help you out if you're struggling yourself, and it's like a big community together to help each other out and whatever.
Okay. Question 12. Do you build more than one model at a time, or just stick to one build?
Well, at one time I was doing different builds a day, and but the problem was I was getting through them too quick. So now I just stick to one build. Well, apart from that summit, I've been doing it on Terry's channel, but normally I usually stick to one, get it finished, and then start on another.
Okay, question 13. Could you explain, or do you have a particular plan when you start a build, and why? So do you have do you work out a complete plan of action, like your building process, sub-assemblies, painted in between? Because a lot of builds that you have to build sub-assemblies.
Well, normally, like with that big diorama I did of the Warhammer, I had to figure it all out how I was going to put it, and then I had to start with the foam boards, cut them on an angle so it looked like a hill, and then put the ruins on the top of that to see how it would look. And then what I did after that, glued the foam boards down on the base, put the grass down, well, the artificial grass, the modelling grass, and then I put the other hill on the other side, made sure it looked all right, and then start putting on bushes and using mud to stick for it to stick, because I tried using Gorilla Glue, but it wasn't that much cut, but the mud seems to have stuck it perfectly.
Okay. Question 14. How many years have you actually been building models, Dave?
Wow.
So did you start at an early age, or did you have breaks in between?
Well, I started at 10 years old. I did quite a lot. I used to build a lot of aircraft and used to hang them from my ceiling. And then I started building trucks. And the uncle who bought me that first model of the Cutty Sark, he bought me a breakdown truck, my very first one. And it's called Midnight Cowboy by Revell. Got that for one Christmas and done that. And then I started doing trucks after that as well. Thought I'd give planes a rest. And then all of a sudden, I think when I was about 20, I had a break from it. And then I started back up again when, actually just before the Spitfire came out, because I was doing paranormal investigations and what have you. And I had to retire from that due to ill health. So I had quite a long break from the modelling world.
That's cool. Question 16. In an overall nutshell, do you enjoy and find model making relaxing?
Oh yeah, I love model making. Yeah, it brings me great pleasure to do a build and to record myself doing it, put it on YouTube, and I've never looked back, to be honest with you, because I really love doing them now more than ever.
Cool. Question 17. Do you have any modelers that you have actually inspired yourself, and do you follow them?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not sure about that question, but I do follow a lot of modelers, a hell of a lot. On
Yes, you did. You inspired me to start the Trumpeter Titanic.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, Mark.
All right.
Actually, you inspired me to go into like big scale Warhammer.
Because like Mark was watching me do mine, and but his is going to be different to mine because his is going to be RC, where mine is just static and it's just on a diorama.
Cool. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's Dave Max Build's interview over with.
Thank you.
Very sweet. So yeah, no, thank you, Dave. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay, so
I told you I was a boarding sod.
okay, Go For It Painting says hi, David. He also says, don't forget to hit the like buttons, guys. Yes, please put the thumbs up for the PPM. We would appreciate it. Dale Matt 3D says, tough one to start, Dave. Dale says, can't wait for my interview. Laugh out loud. 99% of these questions don't apply. Steve Mace. Dale says, this is why one won't join in on this day. Steve Haynes Bottle says, thanks, Dave Mack. Dale Mac 3D says, knowing me though, our Lindsay will come up with a whole set of new questions. Well, you see, yes, never underestimate Lindsay. You can always come up with another set of questions.
Yeah, never underestimate the power of the force.
That's it. Apple says, good answering, Dave Mack. Yes.
Thanks, Ethel.
Yes. So, all in all, yes, we don't have that much time left, to be honest. So, yeah. So we'll keep our eyes down on the benches for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll have to go cameras up. So yeah, don't forget Sunday show, Sunday PPM. That's the one where it's just sit, chill, relax, and just build. There's no gallery, no interviews. So yeah, but we will put that poll in the group over the next couple of days, and we'll see what the members think. So it's got to be at least over 60% before I will introduce the builds. So it's got to have good following of what people want, and I do have to appreciate people if they don't want that kind of thing in the group, because I don't want people starting it. So you can see the kind of situation I'm talking about. But if it's around about 60%, in favour, then I will introduce big ones.
And don't forget about the Friday Sci-Fi PPM, which is now calling it.
Yes, I was getting to that, Mark. We do a Mark. This is Mark who does this stream, and I just channel, which is we do on a Friday, which is 1 p.m. And it is 1 p.m., isn't it, Mark?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's the sci-fi. So if anybody's got any sci-fi builds that they want to build, just come along and just say you want to come along and join. And I'm sure Mark will accommodate the space for you on the panel.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's a Sci-Fi PPM now because we both run it, Lindsay.
Down at 3D, so all force depend on the application. Means it's very, very warm here at the moment where I live. There's not much I can actually do in building wise. It's not going to be actually much content coming from me other than 2 streams this week. So it's just impossible to try and paint as soon as I'm getting it on, which is just completely drying in here.
Yeah. Glad to say though, from it being 40 degrees in here earlier, it's just gone down to 27.
Yeah, down that 3D says, dudes, I'm trying to keep it clean. Yeah, I'm glad you are now. Alvin says, well, Lindsay, I have a 8 Kobe fast jets and a Harley Davidson super glide to build. Cool. Nice. So I don't think there's anything else. Don't forget, Carl wants to go on modelling. He's live twice tomorrow. First stream we'll be doing is at 1 p.m. And we'll be live again at 10 p.m. So if you want to look up those, Carl Scale Modelling. And yeah, the one in the afternoon starts at 1 p.m. UK time. And the one he's doing on the Thursday, I think it's 2 men and a couple of printers, something like that. It's called. That's at 10 p.m. UK time. So
we have Sprue and Glue live on a Monday.
And Monday, that's for the group. And you also live on the Parkworks Live, aren't you?
Yes, we're back.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, thank you very much. So, other than that, we'll go up cameras, guys. Well, Matt 3D says, Mark, you need trim on the fringe, dude.
I know.
Alex, I'm afraid your cat's terminally ill, mate.
Well, see ya.
That's how you handle Baby Yoda.
Cheers to that.
Okay, so yeah, and anyway, guys, thank you to all my panel, Dave Back Builds, Mark's Mods, Panzer Cat, Alex, and Rob. I'd
Thank you
like to
very
thank everybody that came along in the chat, and yeah, it's great, guys, and people in the background that are watching on TV or Fire Sticks or whatever, and also the PPM members that's watching. If you've got any kind of device whatsoever, please give it a thumbs up, and be much appreciated, guys. So David Marquis says, thank you all for a great stream. You're very welcome. We'll see you very, very soon. Downmat 3D says, awesome stream, everyone. Thank you very much. And Baby Cakes has just arrived, and we just go, hello there, Baby Cakes.
Hi, baby cakes.
And the look doctor says, bye soon.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Take care and stay safe, everyone. Stephen Haynes says, great stream, everyone. And David Markey says, hello, DP. Stephen Haynes says, hi, DP, with Baby Cakes. Yes. Yes, just come in at the last minute. And she also says, hello, the Love Doctor. She always likes to say hello to the Love Doctor. So, yeah, I hope you're fine, Baby Cakes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all in all, we best go. We'll see you all soon. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Come on, end.